Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a tarot card video, but I'm gonna do fours because last one I did threes. So I've already taken out all the fours from the deck. First, we've got the Four of Wands, the Four of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So in numerology, fours mean stability, solidness. Think of the four corners of a house, the four corners of something. In tarot, I find that the fours are slowing down. Okay, ones are fast energy, twos are fast energy, threes are still fast, fours start to slow down. And all the fours are pretty slow except for this one, which is the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands in tarot traditionally means an event, a celebration, a wedding, a funeral, a baby shower, something of that sort. You can see you have the Four of Wands here, and there's like a little, an entryway. It is also can refer to like a transitional time in life. So like we have a wedding when we're moving from being single to being married, you know, or we have a baby shower when we're moving from being childless to becoming parents. So it's like a coming into a transitory phase of life. And in general, it means something that is going to be significant. So as I've done tarot later on in life, I discovered that the Four of Wands would show up also for spiritual transition points in my life and people in my life who could offer some kind of catalyst for spiritual transition. And you'll see a lot of tarot readers will say Four of Wands is 11-11. And it is. It looks like 11-11, which, you know, if you're watching tarot, you probably have heard of, you know, 11-11 being some kind of portal or, you know, something to pay attention to when you see that number a lot. But it like literally looks like a gateway that we can walk through. And so if you see the Four of Wands, I would first say go to celebrations, marriage, wedding, more like, not like referring to a marriage. The Hierophant is the card for referring to marriage in general, but like the event at which you get married, the crossing over, okay? And it can also mean stability, something passionate coming into stability. Think about the four corners of something being laid out, okay? Let's go to Swords. I love the Four of Swords. I used to not really like this card so much, but I really love to see the Four of Swords now. The Four of Swords means rest and healing. Remember, swords are about communication. They're also about war. When, you know, communication is rough, it leads to war. But they're about, you know, the expression of ideas. And the Four of Swords is about getting a rest from that. If you look at the Suit of Swords, a lot of the swords cards are looking kind of, you know, janky, kind of like bad situations. You know, Eight of Swords, 10 swords in the back is the 10 of Swords. It's like really miserable. They seem to be some of like the most painful cards. If you remember, the Three of Swords is the three swords piercing a heart. Well, here's the Four of Swords where the man finally gets some rest from the heartbreak. He or she is sleeping here in gold. You know, this is how we rejuvenate. So if you get the Four of Swords, it indicates rest. Four of Cups. So remember I said the fours in general about slowing down of the energy. Well, we saw that with the swords. It indicates rest. In the Four of Cups, we have apathy. We have somebody who he's here, he is sitting under a tree. It's a perfect day. He should probably be happy for what he has. He has 3 cups here. These cups are all full. He could drink from them. He's not. He's just not appreciating anything. And then even the hand of God comes out and offers another cup. And he's like, nah. He's just not interested. Four of Cups can also refer to depression. It can refer to a lack of gratitude, a lack of appreciation for what you have. If you look, he's just closed off to what's being offered to him. It's not that he's busy doing something else. It's not like he has his back turned to certain cups, like in the Five of Cups. He is just crossed arms, crossed legs, not looking, not paying attention. It's a sort of internal place of not really even being able to see what's before you. You know, he really should just open his eyes and take a look at the bounty that's before him. And if he doesn't want to do that, he should get up and walk somewhere else. But that's Four of Cups energy. Really not a great card to get in a relationship reading. It usually means that the party that you're talking about is just not appreciating their partner. Relationship could be headed for a breakup. Not a fun card to get in any situation. It just means a lack of motivation and apathy, not appreciating what you have. And now we have Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is my jealousy card, okay? So he's jealous, he's covetous, he's holding on to these pentacles. He's got one under each foot. He's got one in his hands that he's clenching with both hands. He's got one stuck in his crown. He is stingy. He is not wanting to give. He is holding on too tightly. So if we hold on too tightly to what we have, we can lose it that way. You can squeeze something too tight to the point where you lose it. And that is this card. In reverse, more I would see this card as indicating like a more toxic type of holding on to something. Upright, I would say it's just holding on too tight, like let go, relax, release a little bit. Don't be so stingy with your money. Spend your money a little bit. Be willing to sort of step outside your comfort zone. And then in reverse, I would say it probably refers to somebody who's toxic, jealous, covetous, wanting something that's not theirs, holding on, or, you know, that kind of an energy. Okay? So there you have the fours. Ooh. I'm going to do a reading. I also want to talk about a couple of different kinds of readings you can do. Something that I haven't gone over yet. Let's see. Gone over this or that readings. I think I've gone over relationship readings. Certainly, you know, my favorite is the Celtic Cross. I always love me a good Celtic Cross. I think what I'm going to do today is show you certain things, certain cards when they come up together, what they mean. So let's go to the court cards. Let's say you're doing a relationship reading, which I think I told you is a very common reading request. And let's say you get the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So kings and queens are matches. They're matching energy. They will hook up. If you get a king and a queen of the same suit, it's always a good sign in a relationship reading. Also in a relationship reading, if somebody is coming up as the Queen of Cups, for example, and the King of Cups shows up, that is her partner. When you get these two, which are mismatched suits, it usually means that the relationship is not a true match. Okay? If you get the King of Swords there with the Queen of Cups, right? And then you get a second king in the mix. Let's see. Let me try to find a second king. Oh, here we go. Let's do two queens instead. You get, let's say you get the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. These guys are a match, right? Like I said, they're a match. But then the Queen of Cups comes up. Usually this is a rival. It's somebody who, especially if it comes up on the other side of this king, somebody competing for attention, somebody, sometimes it's a cheating situation when you see 2 queens or 2 kings like that. You don't really want to see 2 queens or 2 kings in a reading, a relationship reading especially. Unless, you know, like I said, the court cards are usually people or often people. Unless you know who it's talking about and that person, you know, sort of belongs in the mix. But when you see it, it usually means that, you know, there's a third party in this situation, which, you know, maybe is okay. But like I said, these 2 are matched, right? If somebody is coming up, if you're doing a reading and you get like, you're asking about the person's significant other, for example, and you get a page. A page in that situation when referring to like the significant other often means that this person's immature. Pages are children. They're also people much younger. They can also just represent something that's new. And I've been over court cards a lot, so I don't want to continue too far along this. I just want to go over some things that you'll see. Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm actually going to stop this one right now, and I'm going to do another video on tower moments because it's something I've been seeing a lot, and I want to talk to you guys about what a tower moment is.